Hello, everybody. Welcome back to PA Live for the start of the 2026 campaign for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. It's good to be back here at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. Tristan Harlen here with Blake Amsler. And Blake, a little bit of a new era for the Pulaski Academy Bruins.
It is. It's a new era, and it's that time of year again. Football season on the precipice. Some ways it's been a short off season. Some ways it's been a really long off season. But the hot weather is here. The sun is out. And football weather is upon us for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of a turning of the tide here for the Pulaski Academy Bruins. The first of its kind for a little while. I mean, of course, I know you have kind of been around the PA system and seen for a long time, but it's a new era for the Bruins. Coach Mark Kelly taking over. And real quick, we just kind of want to tip the hat, show the sign of respect to Coach Lucas down there in Fayetteville, taking the job there in the offseason. So hopefully him and the Purple Dogs can have a healthy and fun season as well.
Yeah, for sure. Coach Lucas is still one of my best friends out there. And but you were right on it. I mean, the PA community in general has had 3 head coaches in the last 23 years, from Coach Kelly, original Coach Kelly, to Coach Lucas, and now Mark Kelly coming in here. That's just an unbelievable thing. And really, it is kind of a new era, like you said. Like this is, and even the transition from Coach Kelly to Lucas was more same system, same verbiage. A lot of the coaches still the same around the program. There's a lot of change this year. I'm sure Coach Mark Kelly has brought in a lot new verbiage, completely different offense, obviously. You do still have Coach Taylor on the defensive side with that same type of verbiage in the defensive room and all that. But there's a lot of new coaches out there, a lot of new players, and I'm excited to see what all Coach Kelly can build up here in that first season.
Of course, a little bit of change here on the PA Live system. Of course, I'm here, Blake's here, our producer Will Watkins is here. A little bit of new additions. We got Kris Boyd on the channel, on the network this year, and Kyle Sutherland couldn't join us this year playing Daddy Daycare. Shout out our boy Kyle.
Shout out Kyle. We miss you. But he's here in spirit. He'll be helping us with some stats behind the scenes and just some weekly prep. He's an all-knowing being of high school football still. So we're definitely going to tap on his knowledge when we can.
Of course, going to be a really big storyline for us to watch this season. The new starting quarterback for the Bruins, Caleb Sullivan, the sophomore. Of course, coming in, he played a little bit his freshman year in the playoff game against Fayetteville, but of course, one quarterback transfers, another one who played receiver, graduates, now playing baseball at UCA, but now we get to see a new quarterback. And just talk about your expectations for Caleb Sullivan.
Well, expectations, I mean, obviously, like you said, we got to see just a glimpse of him at that Fayetteville game in the playoffs, but really that was only maybe half the game, I think. I can't remember exactly, but we really didn't get a good picture. And I'm sure being a freshman getting thrown in there, he wasn't really prepared for everything he needed to be. So I can't really say we've seen what Caleb is. I know from just looking at him, his body has changed a lot over this offseason. He looks bigger and stronger already. But as far as my expectations for him, again, I've got to go a little bit slow. It's a sophomore quarterback still. I know we kind of, last year we had a sophomore quarterback. Now we got another sophomore quarterback. In general, it takes those sophomores a little bit of time to get comfortable behind that line, get comfortable with the flow of the game and the speed of the game, high school now, all that. So I do think that Coach Kelly's going to have some sort of game plan, whether it's using the running game, whether it's the quick passes, screen passes and stuff, to get the ball out of his hands and get him a little comfortable, especially just in this first half of the scrimmage specifically, and kind of lead him up into that first game next week.
Of course, this is the benefit game for your Pulaski Academy Bruins taking on the Maumelle Hornets, but a little bit of a change last year. Of course, they only won 3 games, kind of had the season that a lot of the Bruin fans and families aren't used to seeing. So how do you really think this season, and as far as expectation goes, where do you think that lies with some of the community members?
Oh, I mean, I think the PA communities, they're seeing, they know the history of PA outside of last year's 3-8 season, and they see Coach Kelly's record at Sylvan Hills and his earlier pass from Conway and Searcy and state championship at Searcy and all that. So I think the expectations of the community are like, let's turn this baby around pretty quick and let's get into the playoffs and let's get a couple playoff wins. Is it state championship expectations? Probably depends on who you ask around the community, but yeah, I think it's something definitely to look forward to.
Of course, the Bruins have taken the field. They're wearing their light blue with gold lids. Always great to see. And it is officially time for Bruin football to get back underway. Honestly, my favorite time of the year. And now I wish it was a little bit cooler outside, but
Right.
nonetheless.
The start of football season, yeah, it's just that energy is just like all during the day for me. I'm just like I'm printing off some rosters. I'm really getting in that game mode again, and it feels good. One thing we should probably mention before we get going is this is a scrimmage night for everybody. The refs, it's a scrimmage for the refs. It's a scrimmage for the PA Live team here, so bear with us a little bit with, maybe a few less graphics than you might used to, but hey, Will's going to tee us up for the regular season. He's going to come back strong with all the graphics.
Oh, the look he just gave Blake. Oh, good Lord. We're already in mid-season form here on PA Live.
And the format of the game, right? We should say that, too. It
Yeah,
sounds like it's going to be two quarter. First half is starters, and then second half is going to be kind of a running clock with getting the JV guys out there.
From my understanding, they're treating the first half like a live varsity game.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
We'll see where they go from there. Of course, Bryce Gittens out there ready for the coin toss. Bryce Gittens also makes the move from receiver to play a little bit of running back. Rashawn Mitchell out with injury for a little bit there in the season, so hopefully he'll be able to get better soon and get back onto the field for the Bruins. But it's almost that time, Blake.
Oh, yeah. And one thing about Bryce moving to running back on the depth chart, at least for the time being until Rashawn can get back, I think what that tells you is that Coach Kelly really wants to throw the ball to his running backs potentially. So a lot of check downs, screen passes. I think that's what led to that decision probably. So looked for Bryce still to catch the ball a lot. He may also get some runs, obviously, but look for him to catch the ball a lot out of the backfield tonight.
Of course, we're about under a minute away from the kickoff here in the 2026 benefit game. And man, oh man, like I said, Blake, if I have said it once, I will say it a million times tonight. I am excited that it's time for Bruin football once again here at Pulaski Academy.
Absolutely. And I think another note is that the kickoffs will not be live. So kicking and punting will not be live. They'll just kick it off to get the practice, and there will be no return after that. So you should see PA lining up to kick here to start it, but there should be no return.
Punting the football. What's punting the football?
Hey, I don't know. I mean, hey, I was seeing at practice, Coach Kelly maybe keeping some traditions alive at PA. We'll leave it at that.
Of course, our friends from our other network here on the Natural State Sports Network, the Maumelle Sports Network, here in the house as well. Steve Hinton and Michael Bolding doing a great job on their side of things. I want to quickly shout out them before the game gets underway, where there's no friends between us and Maumelle, at least for tonight.
Oh, not too bad of blood over there.
Oh, it's all fun and games, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take it to heart, unless you're reading me and Steve's text chain. Then it was very hostile.
And if you're a Maumelle fan, why are you listening to us?
Right? Well,
You should be on the other channel, should you not? Well, I understand. What can we say?
so it looks like Maumelle will be getting the football first. And again, we're going to make some last-minute conversations for the Pulaski Academy Bruins. Well, Coach Kelly sent him out and said, hey, come back here real quick.
Hold up. A couple quick notes about Maumelle, though, is new coach this year. Coach Maupin leaves, and Nick Vaughn comes in from Camden, where he had a great record, 31-18 in his 4 years there at Camden. And he's taken over for Coach Maupin and looking to continue some of their success. One of the standout players for them, Levi Warrior at quarterback, returning starter. Look for him to have a pretty big night.
And with that kickoff, the 2026 campaign is underway. The kickoff is muffed, and it'll be down since the kickoffs are not live. So the Maumelle Hornets will start this benefit game off with the football first, and we'll get to see the 2026 defense here for the Pulaski Academy Bruins.
I know it's a scrimmage, but just dropping the kickoff right off. I mean, is that really how we want to start the season?
Well, it's high, and Maumelle did have a snake problem during the off season, so I'm not shocked.
You already hit on the snakes.
Hey,
and
listen.
we haven't even run a play yet.
No,
we're
not
already
even
on
run
the
a
snake
play.
jokes.
Are you shocked?
No,
Are you
not
not
really.
entertained, Blake? Are you not entertained? So it'll be Warrior at quarterback. We'll have one running back behind him. Looks like the first play of their campaign is going to be a run. Burst of speed, room to run. He'll have enough for a first down. That's Wiggins on the carry.
Yeah, good little cut there and a good job by the offensive line creating a seam for him and picking up that first down.
And the PA defense, relatively young for the most part. I do believe of the 11 starters out there, I believe 6 or maybe 7 are about sophomores or juniors, so on the younger side of things. This will be a first down for Maumelle after the carry from Wiggins. Hand it off to Wiggins once again. Nowhere to go. He'll be swallowed up by a host of Bruins. Second down upcoming for the Hornets.
Yeah, nice job there by another one of those young guys you're talking about, Gregory Williams, number 99, a freshman defensive lineman that we moved up. But to your point about the sophomores and some of the younger guys out there, I noted at least 4 sophomores that are back now as juniors that are returning starters. So last year had a bunch of sophomores starting. Austin Childers, Manning, Colin Neal, and Raheem Jackson all out there. Got a lot of playing time last year, and they're still only juniors.
So second down after the run of maybe one. Warrior looks to throw. Overthrows an interception. And a PI roofing penalty flag gets thrown after the interception. That's brought in by number 12, Raheem Jackson, the basketball standout.
Great awareness there to catch that ball off the tip of that slot receiver. Flag came out, but I think he was actually trying to throw his beanbag. Yeah, no flag. He was trying to reach for his beanbag. Like I said, scrimmage for the refs too. They don't know where to reach just yet. So, yeah, no flag on the play. Great catch by Raheem, and a great field position here to start now.
So it will be a first down for the Bruins after the interception by Jackson. And we'll see the new offense for Coach Kelly. It's going to be Caleb Sullivan starting at quarterback. Of course, we've already touched on him. Low snap. They're going to hand the ball off to Bryce. Bryce Gittins has room up the right side. Makes a cut. Still on his feet. 10-5 gets brought down at the 5-yard line. But it'll be first and goal for the Bruins. And, man, after this game, Bryce Gittins may not play receiver no more.
I know. It's a scary sight to see an athlete like that in the backfield. Great job on the outside. Chase and Wynn both with great blocks to spring it.
Sullivan fakes the handoff, rolls, dumps it off to Chase Hancock. Chase Hancock up on the edge. Touchdown, Bruins.
Easy enough, Tristan.
Just like that.
They make it look easy. A little run, a little pass, and you're in the end zone.
There's a PI roofing penalty flag on the field. It's a Bruin touchdown brought to you by Crane.
It does look like they're pointing at PA. Let's see what it's for.
Of course, as we joked about it's being a benefit game for all of us, we have new sponsors. I've got to get used to saying.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you better lock it in.
See what the call might
Yeah,
be.
I was gonna add a comment, but I thought the ref was about to talk. Here he goes.
So it was a touchdown.
Okay. After the play, personal foul on PA, unnecessary roughness. So maybe a late block or something after the touchdown scored. So, anyways, touchdown counts. And I'll talk about that little bootleg action we got right there for the touchdown. Saw that all the time in practice when you and I came out a couple weeks ago. That's going to be a staple, I think, for this Coach Kelly offense is get the run game going and then work that boot with Chase or Bryce or whoever coming up underneath it.
So 2 plays and a touchdown for the Bruins is how their first offensive drive goes in the 2026 benefit game. They lead it 7-0, and man, that offense looks really good here early in the benefit game.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask much more, though, from your defense setting you up at the, 20-yard line for your first drive, first year as your head coach. I mean, that is a nice little start. I can't lie.
Of course, Raheem Jackson gets the interception, gets it down to the 20. Bryce Gittins takes the handoff to the 5, and they roll out, find Chase Hancock for the walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, and we both talked about this a little bit, but, like, the wide receiver core is just uber talented, in my opinion. I mean, you've got Hancock, Gittins, Wynn Wilson, your senior, Bailey Lowe coming back after a decent last year, even the young guys, Kentner and McDaniel, with some speed and athleticism. I mean, they are loaded at wide receiver. I think, to me, I'm looking at the offensive line, and they did fine in the first drive, only 2 plays, but they did fine. So how is that group going to develop over the next few weeks?
Well, and this is a kind of a weird comparison here, but there's a lot of players on this offense. Of course, there's 11 starters, but all the talent is like different ingredients in a dish, and they kind of remind me of an enchilada.
Oh,
there you go.
Think so?
There you go. And another kickoff was muffed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wish these were live. These would be hectic plays.
Amir Armour with 2 muffed kickoffs. So it'll be first down for the Maumelle Hornets.
I already noticed we got a number 3 running around on the field, and I do not have a number 3 on my jersey or on my roster here. So we may have to work some kinks out.
Like I said, we'll blame the heat. It is unreasonably hot.
It's always the Heat's fault, yes.
So first down upcoming for this next drive of the Maumelle Hornets offense. Last time out, they did throw an interception, which led to the touchdown for the Bruins. So we'll see what Levi Warrior is going to do on this drive here.
Raheem is a good-looking corner out there. I mean, so long, athletic-looking. Looks like he can run with anybody.
Warrior looks, throws it. It's going to be hauled. No, it's not. It's going to be dropped. A little bit of Butterfinger action there for Amir Armour.
Yeah, same play that they threw the pick on. They went right back to it. He almost made the catch, but you had Sam Hurtado coming up from safety and laying the hit just enough to get that ball out. So, good play.
So, second down coming up for the Maumelle Hornets after the drop by Armour. Armour has now had 3 drops, unless you count the tip as a drop, including his 2 muffed kickoffs.
You had to do that to him. Huh?
Oh, I had to. I couldn't help it. Warrior going to hand it off to Wiggins. Wiggins is going to get down back near the original line. Third down coming up here for Maumelle.
Nice job there by Carter Wicker. The other side of the safeties from Hurtado coming down hard on the running play. Good low tackle and kept it to a pretty short gain. You don't always want your secondary players making the play or the tackle on a running play, but when in doubt, Carter's going to come up and make a hit.
Third and about 8 upcoming here for the Maumelle Hornets. Wiggins is the running back in the backfield with Warrior. Oh, snap, drops back, looks, throws it. It's going to be incomplete. No flags.
Nice job. Great coverage there. Colin Neal, again, one of those young guys we talked about, just a junior, but got some decent playing time last year as well when the secondary got beat up. So I'm looking for him and Raheem both to have big years this year.
That ball was intended for Jackson Walker, the senior. We'll see if the Hornets decide to go for it, if they'll punt the ball away.
Again, I think they're lining up to punt, but I don't think there's live, so PA is not allowed to return it. I think it's just going to be downed wherever it's downed. There she goes.
And the punt's going to go down near the 35-yard line, so we'll flip it on around and come back to town because the PA Bruins will take over in their own side of the field.
Oh, I thought you were going to have another rhyme there.
No, 2 and out, 2 and out.
Well, good first 2 possessions for the defense, 2 stops. Got to be happy with that. Let's see what the offense can come back out with. Coach Kelly's play calls kind of led right into what we talked about it to start with. You started with the run to your senior or your trusted new running back, and then you had that play action pass, kind of a safe, get the ball out of your hands, get it into Chase's hands real fast, easy on the quarterback.
Sullivan's going to fake the handoff, zip it across. It's going to be caught. Great move, fighting away from another tackle, but it'll be brought down. That's Miles McDaniel. With the reception.
Young guy out there as well. We talked about him already, but gosh, shows some speed and just some real wiggle in his run.
Of course, there's 8.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Gittins trying to get around to the outside. We met by 2 different Maumelle Hornets. Second down coming up. If you're just tuning in, of course, Raheem Jackson already with the interception to his name. It's 7-0 because of Chase Hancock getting in the end zone after Bryce Gittins had the big-time run to set him up into the red zone. Second down for the Bruins. Below the play dead, believe maybe a Maumelle Hornet jumped off sides.
Yep, offsides on the Hornets. So that would get us our 5 yards back. We lost the 5 on the run, outside zone run earlier. As you can see there, Sullivan using the clap count and really throwing them off.
Maumelle does jump offsides once again.
That play earlier to McDaniel across the middle is going to be a staple you're going to see all year this year, is that riding the running back down in, play action, and up and quick right across the middle on a slant route. We saw it all the time in practice the other week.
Sullivan hands the ball off to Bryce Gittens. Gittens trying to get down to the first down marker.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you see. I mean, I kind of see a little running back in Bryce. He put the head down, drove the legs through contact, picked up the first down. Coach Kelly may be making a few notes on the side just in case.
The fresh new set of downs after the first down carry by Bryce Gittens. Sullivan low snap, pops it out to Hancock. Chase Hancock bursts his speed, makes two-man miss, and he's wrapped up, brought down by Jaden Baker. He's short of the first down marker.
Yeah, and we'll obviously see a ton of Chase this year. Got all the Power 4 offers out there that you can imagine, and you can see why. The juke on display right there made first two guys miss with ease.
Second and short, Sullivan. Screen's not there, throws it deep, caught. Hauled in near the sideline. It's brought in.
Great play designed by Coach Kelly. Got it out to Win Wilson, but what I loved about it was second and short, 2nd and 1, and he went play action, took his shot, and had a big play. I love that thinking.
PA playing on the hop. Hands it off to Bryce. Bryce around the left side, still running. He'll be met, tries to get away and evade.
He's scrapping all right.
Arias Glover brings him down. Thought he was about to hit that little Barry Sanders move and cut it back the other way.
So all that work really ends up as no gain, so 2nd and 10 still.
About at the 6-minute marker in the first quarter, Sullivan deep drop, looks, throws it, end zone, caught, touchdown, Chase Hancock.
Beautiful pass. Great timing by the quarterback. And Chase's 2nd touchdown of the night already.
It's a Crane Team Automotive touchdown for the Bruins.
And I love the pace that we're playing with right now. I mean, they're up on it and on the ball. Next play, keeping the defensive on their heels.
And I love the reads by Sullivan here early. I mean, yes, it's a benefit game, but watch how he dropped back and then he stepped up to make that throw to Chase.
He knew what he was looking for and found it. Yeah, absolutely.
Kicks up and kick's going to be good. With that one, it's 14-0. Your Bruins on top. 2 touchdowns from Chase Hancock.
And your TV screen is not mirrored. Caleb is throwing with his right hand and kicking with his left. So just note that for the rest of the year.
Not only that, but he also is a pretty good golfer too.
I wonder which way he golfs. Does he golf right or left-handed?
He golfs the right way. That's
the right way.
That's
okay.
all we need to know. I'll have to find that out and bring it to you next week in Melissa.
Research to be done.
Yes.
But no, to your point, though, about him, I mean, again, we talked about sophomore, young guy to start the year. This is really his first legitimate varsity action where, like, the team is his, and looks confident back there. And what I do like about it is that is a coachable thing, is like knowing your read, knowing what you look for, and when you find that ball gets out instantly, that is a coachable thing that you can tell Coach Kelly has already instilled in him.
Well, I mean, not only Coach Kelly, but the quarterback's coach, Coach Daryl Patton, coming to PA.
Oh, my gosh, has a huge impact on that as well, yes.
I mean, I believe it was the spring game when one of the recruiters from Purdue was actually down here just kind of watching and seeing how Caleb Sullivan actually makes his reads and adjustments. But, I mean, this season, of course, sophomore year for Caleb Sullivan, but definitely, like you mentioned, given the keys to the offense. And what better way to be given the keys by Mark Kelly and Daryl Patton?
Yeah. It's a nice place to be at, for sure.
Of course,
and you're not too bad when your receivers are getting coached by Jay Wright.
That's exactly where I was going. You go from a head coach who was the second all-time receiving leaders for the Arkansas Razorbacks to the first.
I know. PA has been spoiled in that aspect. They have the Razorback legends on lock down here.
Begs the question, is Chase Hancock going to be influenced by that when he makes his commitment?
Hold on,
later?
Tristan. It's still the scrimmage.
Hands it off to Wiggins. Wiggins around the right side gets brought down after gaining 5. It will be brought down at the 25-yard line. Second down coming up for Maumelle.
Yep, nice job there. Actually, Connor Cole, one of those young guys we talked about, sophomore, in there at linebacker, making a play. Also, Andrew Manning stepping up and helping out with the containment there. So this is going to be kind of a team defense, especially on the inside. That inside 7 guys, it's going to have to be a team atmosphere. Everybody takes their gap and flows to the ball for sure.
Warrior calls for snap, hands it off again to Wiggins. Wiggins wrapped up and met almost immediately after he gets the handoff.
First man there did look like Andrew Manning once again, but he's one of those juniors that played a ton last year. He got thrown in the fire, a couple injuries, and you look up and you got a couple sophomores on defense, or a lot of sophomores last year, starting against Bryant and Conway and Cabot and all these huge programs. But those type of reps last year are really going to come around and benefit them this year.
So we 3rd and 4 from the 26-yard line for Maumelle. 2 receivers out right. Warrior drops, looks, throws it deep. Has a man, but didn't quite find the moment. Incomplete. Intended for Isaac.
I think that's his brother.
Yeah, I was going to say Isaac Warrior. I was making sure I didn't read it wrong.
I think I did see that somewhere. That is his brother, younger brother, I do believe. He gave him a shot, but overthrew him a little bit. Coverage there with Sam Hurtado and Raheem Jackson both back there. And it looks like a punt formation.
Of course, tonight was jersey night for the student section, so you see a bunch of them wearing different jerseys. Basketball standout Koa Rockwell's rocking the Midnight Black Brett Favre Vikings jersey.
I saw that. I did tip of the hat there to Koa. That's a throwback jersey right there.
I was talking to him pregame, just kind of walking the field and talking to him because, we have a good professional relationship. And I said, what'd you do? Did you find that on Temu or something? Just kind of messing with him. He goes, no, man, I thrifted it. And I was like, okay. Nice. I ain't going to hate the player.
Kids are really into the thrifting now. So it's coming back around. I see. I think, is that a Kobe Bryant jersey?
Yeah, that's a Lower Marion. Not a Lower Marion.
When was he 33?
Well, he wore 33 in high school.
Okay, man. Is that a Kobe Bryant high school jersey? That would be a great call from whoever that is down there.
But I thought his high school colors were maroon. I don't know. I'm not going to harp too much on it because it's first down for the Bruins. Sullivan looks, throws it to Chase Hancock. Chase tries to make a move. We brought down, no flags.
Yeah, that was a long pass there for it to be a quick screen, and really put Wynn in a bad place to try to make that block for a really long time. Loss of about a yard.
So 2nd 11, 4:20 left to go in this first quarter. Sullivan looks, throws it, and it's bobbled and dropped.
Yeah, little bobbles there. I think that was that McDaniel there in the slot?
Yeah, Miles McDaniel.
Yeah, so he had a good catch earlier across the middle, and then that one slipped through his hands a little bit.
Kind of heard the footsteps and was trying to get there early. Sullivan looks, throws it deep. Wilson hauls it in. Cross midfield, first down for the Bruins.
Yes, sir. Beautiful ball by Caleb. Great route by Wynn. Right over the top of the defense, and look at PA running up to the line of scrimmage, wanting to get another play in.
Sullivan drops back deep. Time to throw, evades, throws it at the side, incomplete. Heads up, student section.
I was watching Coach Kelly down there on the sideline and Coach Patton both, and you could tell instantly as he went off his first read, they were just like, oh, man, throwing their hands up, oh, gosh. So you were definitely they're telling him to find that first read and get the ball out quick for sure.
So 2nd down after the throwaway.
Nice.
And they get Maumelle jumping again.
I hope we get a bunch of freebies like this throughout the year. It's going to help out.
So they'll move up 5.
I think I did put together, I think number 3 is going to be Bailey Lowe. We got him as 13 on our roster. And maybe it's just a weird with the light blue jerseys. They didn't have the right one or something. But we will make sure to sort that out.
Slade Kittner in at running back. He gets wrapped up as soon as he makes his first cut. It was Patrick Ward on the tackle.
Yeah, good job there by the Maumelle defense, just surrounding it and pushing the Bruin offensive line back and not getting much room for Slade to make any move.
So 3rd and 7 from the Maumelle 35. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Pressure coming, throws it over the middle behind Chase Hancock, incomplete.
Yeah, and I think Caleb was trying to do that to help him out, not lead him into a huge hit, but just not enough space in there to get it to Chase.
I think it was maybe the safety that was coming in like a missile on that play, just kind of disrupted the read.
4th down here coming up.
PA will elect to go for it. Sullivan drops back, looks, steps up, throws it deep. Wynn Wilson trying to go get it. It does he? Touchdown, Bruins.
What a catch. They're going to put him down on the 1. Oh, come on, ref.
Come on, ref. He got in.
Oh, my. What a catch and adjustment, though, from Wynn.
I mean, Sullivan just said go up and get it, Wynn.
Wow.
What a play.
Put him down on the 1.
Sullivan sends a man in motion. We got a Maumelle Hornet down, and Payne throws it. Chase Hancock just couldn't bring it in. Incomplete.
Yeah. That was weird. The guy went down right as they were snapping the ball. They didn't get a chance to stop the play, and now he's kind of hanging out. You're either in or you're out, man. Got to make your decision.
So 2nd and goal for the Bruins. They're in the Crown Trophy red zone.
Coach Kelly's tightening the formation here. You can see the trips receivers real tight on the left side. Who's that out here? Trey Tyner out here on the far right.
Getting there in at running back. He gets the handoff, cuts it back, and he'll get fallen on. 3rd and goal coming up for the Bruins.
Almost snuck it out, but didn't get across the line.
Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. The Bruins looking to punch it in. Sullivan just going to take it himself, and he punches it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Does his best Jalen Hurts right there.
Who needs a tush push when you got the Bruin bounce?
that was quick. I'll give you that one.
I'm here all night. Well, I'm here until the game ends.
Right.
Then I go home.
I'm thinking back. I can't remember the last time we've seen a quarterback sneak on this field. It's been a long time, my man.
You just saw all the gray hairs on Blake's head.
I love it.
Go back to its natural color. PAT is up and good now with 1:49 left to go in the first quarter. 21-0, the Bruins lead it.
That's a new one. That's a wrinkle right there that PA has not seen in a while. I like it. Anything that scores touchdowns, I'm down with.
This offense, I'm sorry, but this offense looks fantastic.
It does.
I mean, I get it's
does.
just a benefit game, but.
Yeah. And you know what I really like is how comfortable you can see Coach Kelly is as calling it. Like he's got all those signals. You can really tell that the kids seem to be picking up his new signals and all of that. And I really like his just command of the field right now.
But what a play that was by Wynn Wilson to go up and get. I mean, I know we talked about it, but I mean, he
on
looked
4th
up.
down, nonetheless.
He looked up and made that midfield adjustment and just kind of brought it in.
Yeah, great play.
Of course, Maumelle will get the ball back. Kickoffs are not live. You're just tuning in. You've missed some exciting fireworks so far in this one. Raheem Jackson got an interception early that allowed Bryce Gittens to get it down to the inside the 20. Chase Hancock turned around, got the first score of the game. And Caleb Sullivan drops a nuke to Chase Hancock for another touchdown. And then, as you just saw, another touchdown for the Bruins by way of quarterback sneak. This game has been exciting, at least for us.
Yeah, from our side. Great.
So Levi Warrior will bring his offense back out onto the field. Of course, we've talked about first-year head coach Nick Vaughn here at Maumelle. Brian Maupin now at Parkview after last season as the head Hornet. Hand the ball off. Wiggins trying to find room, makes a breakaway, but he'll get brought down by Sam Hurtado, I do believe.
Second good run out of him. First run of the game was real nice, and they kind of had the same play there and picked up about 15 yards.
Under 90 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Handed off to Wiggins once again, but back right there in the backfield's big number 99, Gregory Williams, the freshman, making his stamp on the varsity roster.
Absolutely. What an awakening. And then also number 50, Austin Childers back there. They were both almost unblocked right in the middle of the defense. I don't think that's how you're supposed to draw up a running play if I know anything. Loss of about four yards on that.
30 seconds remain in the first quarter. Second and 14 from their own 31. Warrior calls for the snap. Pressure coming. He gets wrapped up, brought down, sacked by the Bruins.
And there's Childers once again back there getting his sack. Defensive line really taking advantage of that behind the sticks, getting them to second and 14, and then just really getting after Warrior on the passing down.
That's likely going to be the final play of the first quarter. What a first opening quarter of the 2026 campaign it was for the Bruins, 21-0.
Absolutely. That was fun to watch.
Of course, the second quarter coming your way momentarily, and it'll still be a live varsity action, and then at halftime they'll kind of make the turning of the tide. And we'll keep it right here because we're on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network, where we don't believe in breaks. So, Blake, just talk us about that first quarter. I mean, we saw a lot of high explosive offense from the Bruins, some great defensive efforts as well, but just talk us through that first quarter.
Well, this isn't the most analytical term of all time, but it just felt smooth. Like, PA kind of seemed to know what we're doing on offense. They're all in sync. Everybody seems to be doing their job. Defense is playing really well, 3 straight stops, and this one looks like it's going to be a 4th. And, I really like what I'm seeing from PA so far.
Of course, this is your 2026 benefit game. The Bruins playing Maumelle. Then next week they'll start the season off in Melissa, Texas. Playing Melissa, and I'm excited for that drive. We get to spend, 4 or 5 hours in the car together?
You and me? Whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Listen to nothing but Outcasts and listen to your stories from the good old days.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
And maybe stopping at Buc-ee's if we see one on
Oh,
the
my
way.
God. Now the question is, I got to ask this, too. Do you stop at both Buc-ee's on the way?
We got to do it for the brand.
I mean,
we got to do it for the brand.
We have so many options now at Arkansas. We're so big time.
So Maumelle still has the football to start the second quarter. It'll be 3rd and 22. We'll have it from their own 23.
Yeah, another passing down here. So I'm sure Austin Childers, Greg Williams, all those guys are really just licking their chops to get back there on a pass rush right now. We got some new defensive ends in there. We got Seth Stewart coming down from his linebacker spot looking like a D end. And 53 McCall Keys down in there at D end as well. So let's see what this front four can do.
So 3rd and 22. We're calls for a snap. Pressure coming. He gets wrapped up. Nowhere to go. He'll be sacked again.
And Andrew Manning leading the charge from his linebacker, blitzing through there.
Seth Stewart also got back there and brought Levi down. Another sack for the Bruins. The defense looks good as well.
Absolutely. They are flying around there, look really composed and really tackling pretty well. Most of the time, these first couple games is really, not the greatest tackling. But so far, PA's looking pretty good.
Of course, we want to thank everybody tuning in to Benefit Week action here for the PA Bruins. Rector Field at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. Tristan Harlen here with Blake Amsler. Punt's going to be down. near the 50. We'll see exactly where they spot him. I believe it'll be about the 48-yard line. So the Bruin offense comes back out onto the field. And if you're Coach Kelly, you've got to love what you've been seeing from your offense.
Yeah, and now it's almost, you've got your 3 touchdowns to start the game. Now I'm sure what's going through his head is like, how much do I need to put out there on film right now? Like, I would love, I'm sure he's thinking, I'd love to try all sorts of stuff and get all these plays in, but what all do I want on film for to pass around to coaches and stuff?
So Sullivan will still be out there at quarterback. Slade Kittner in the backfield. Hands the ball off. Room to run a right side burst. His speed gets brought down by the horse collar.
Yeah, looked like a face mask too. Yeah.
I saw him grab the back, but I didn't see him grab the front.
Kind of got a little of both.
Another PI roofing penalty flag there on the field.
You can definitely see that burst of speed though from Kittner.
Move the chains and move the Bruins closer to the end zone where they've been lethal all night long. So first down by way of LTD Connect. Sullivan hands it off to Kittner. Kittner gets swallowed up in the backfield.
Yeah, not much room there for him.
Torrin Patterson, the senior. So second down coming up for the Bruins. Lost 1 yard. Sullivan trots back, looks, throws it deep, has Chase Hancock. He catches it. Touchdown, Bruins. Chase Hancock gets into the end zone for another Crane Team Automotive touchdown.
35-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful throw from Caleb over the top of the defense. Defender kind of misplayed it a little bit. I thought he would have had a better chance at it, but Chase really locked in and kind of faded it out a little bit and let it go right over top of him. There it is, the replay again. Caleb letting it rip. Chance, but Chase keeps up with it. Beautiful concentration there. There it is. There's a good look at it over the top.
Way to find the mark right there. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Man, oh man, what a game it's been for Chase Hancock and Caleb Sullivan.
Does he have all 4?
They have.
No, he's got the rushing touchdown.
Oh, yeah,
Caleb had the rushing, so he has 3. Hancock
But
starting the career off with 3 touchdowns.
I was going to say, starting the season off with 3 touchdowns, Caleb with 4.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm kind of, for the first time in a long time, I'm kind of at a loss for words. Just because of how well they've been playing together. I mean, of course.
Well, we had a loss of words for a different reason last year.
I wasn't going to say it.
I'll go there, I guess. I got enough leeway around here, I think.
Oh, whenever I get in trouble, I just say Blake told me to do it.
That's
and
fine.
They kind of wave it off. There you see Coach Alan Amuamua talking to his offensive line, and of course, Alan being one of the guys you coached.
Yeah, he's a mainstay that's been around for a long time. I coached him probably back in 2016 to 2017-ish is when he was around. And now he's making his way back to coaching these Bruins, and I'm really proud of Alan. He's a really good guy and was an excellent player out there. If you probably go back on this YouTube channel and find some old clips of Alan knocking some folks around from center. So go check that out.
Coach Hunter Jackson also down there with him. His first year is one of the Bruins offensive line coaches. He comes to us from Cabot.
Yeah, he's a Cabot guy with you, huh? And did y'all graduate around the same time or no? I can't remember.
I think he said he graduated in 1920. I don't remember what he said.
You graduated what, like last year or something?
I graduated 21. Thank you very much.
Okay, wow. Oh, you're so old.
I graduated college in May of 25. So I graduated.
Spare me.
Sorry, Unc. At least I know if whenever we go to dinner, I'll just tell them you're at least 50 or 60 and they'll give you the senior citizens discount.
I'm getting close.
Oh, anyways, it's first down for the Maumelle Hornets. Bruin defense has not allowed them to travel much. Snap, throw, caught. Room to run, has enough for the first down. He dropped it around the 35-yard line. It's Darius Glover.
Yeah, he's a name that I saw a lot of people talking about before the game, playing some corner, playing some slot receiver, and you can see him once he gets out in the open here that he does have some moves. He's kind of an all-around talent, and but really it's just those first down plays that the defense kind of loosens up a little bit, and then we tighten back down. So let's see if we can keep that going.
First down after a big pickup through the air by Glover. We're in a little bit of a reverse. Room around the outside, but it'll be brought down. PI Roofing penalty flag gets thrown.
Yeah, Manning's looking for the hold. They did call it. You got the call, Andrew, but we also tackled him for a loss, so I think they may end up declining that penalty. Should just make it a 3rd and long.
Here's a call from the White Hat.
Okay, they are gonna accept the penalty.
So move it on back. I'll replay the down. So it'll be 1st and 20 from their own 25. Warriors still in at quarterback. Gonna hand the ball off to Wiggins.
Oh,
Wiggins
yes.
gets met in the backfield, not going anywhere.
Who was that? Was that Austin first, I think? Looks like.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I think Austin may have been first, and then Andrew Manning right behind him to clean it up. Great penetration on the inside from the defensive tackles. Definitely looking forward. I mean, we saw Austin last year make plenty of plays, and I'm excited to see the other guys out there. Let's see, number 63 is a new face for me. Jonathan Montgomery, sophomore, in there, making some plays as well.
Second down coming up after the tackle for a loss. Snap comes, pressure coming around the outside. He gets sacked again. Another sack for the Bruins defense.
The heat is on. Is that Manning again around the outside? Let's see this replay. Oh, I thought we were going to replay. There it is. Yep. Yeah, Manning around the outside, going low. Montgomery almost got there as well.
Andrew Manning coming around like a missile that's hotter than a $2 pistol. 3rd and a country mile. Backed up near the Judy Buck Strength and Conditioning Center.
I mean, you got to keep bringing the heat, don't you? 3rd and the country mile, like you said.
Pressure coming. Warrior looks.
Oh, yeah.
Tries to evade the pressure.
What was that? I guess quarterbacks are not live? What was that about?
Well, he took off and Andrew Manning tapped him,
But
and,
we've
he did this, so I'm assuming they're...
But we have been tackling the quarterback in the backfield, though. That was weird. What?
I don't make the rules. I'm just
Yeah.
here to talk.
We just work here.
I'm just here to yap.
I do not know. Maybe it's like if the quarterback's outside the pocket, they're not
See,
live
that's
or
what I'm
something?
assuming. If they take off and they're not live.
Okay. Well, hey, heads up play by Andrew and Coach Kelly to put that in and get them to know the rules. Great.
Punt's going to go down near the 40. So here comes the PA offense once again. Looks like Caleb Sullivan will still be in at quarterback for the time being.
What a great drive there. I mean, again, we talked about the defense giving up that big first play. They picked up about 10, 15 yards, and then negative punt. And so you can't ask for much more.
Well, real quick, we've been talking about football a lot tonight, but I want to just kind of shout out our crew tonight here on the PA Live Network. Of course, brand new graphic systems, new scoreboard. Will Watkins designed that. We got new cameras. Wade's down there on the field cam. Jonathan Webb is kind of being our producer, understudy for Will Watkins. But great job tonight from our crew. It's going to be Caught,
Oh,
room
yeah.
to run, burst of speed, nowhere to go but the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Bailey.
Bailey Lowe
Yeah, new number on you.
with the touchdown reception. And you would think I'd know that because Chase wore 13 last year, and he had that, and we had that same issue with him.
Oh, was
switching
it?
to 3.
Oh, I think I do remember that now that you say it. Here's a little replay of it. Little slant route, cut it back to the outside, little stiff arm. And Bailey showing the speed off, the big guy. I haven't really seen the speed out of him like that before. I like it.
Evan Wallace was the Maumelle Hornet that was just too slow to catch Bailey Lowe. It's now 35-0. And, man, if I had the ability, I'd stick a microphone in the Maumelle Sports Network booth and see what they were talking about over there.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's been a fun one, Blake.
Gotcha. Well, we got some time. I think I'm going to run through this new coaching staff we talked about. I mean, we've already kind of mentioned a lot of them, but you got head coach Mark Kelly, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks Daryl Patton, offensive line Hunter Jackson and Alan Amuamua, wide receivers Jarius Wright. On the defensive side, led by defensive coordinator and linebackers Madison Taylor, D-backs Jamal Jones, defensive line Nick Finley, and defensive assistant football ops Trey Adams. And never forget, athletic trainer Mr. Nate Moody.
Hey, there, Nate Moody, the GOAT. Did you ever figure out what field you were talking about with him?
We never did.
Practice? I meant to ask you that, but you always disappear every time I turn around.
What was it? I don't even remember what we were talking about. Really close sidelines? Or just bad turf? Bad turf. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. We were talking about it at practice, though. There's a couple of bad turfs out there that need a redo.
Well, nothing can be as beautiful as Rector Field here at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium.
No. Definitely not. They did do some renovations, though, around. I'm thinking we got some new box seats down here, first off. I think they got a few more to put in, maybe.
Yep.
And then Coach Wyatt was telling me about the back left, front left, I guess, to us, end zone right by the big screen. They've actually dug out some of the dirt by the creek back there and put more turf area, so we hopefully have less collisions into the wall and fencing that we had back there. So an improvement nonetheless.
First down for Maumelle. Levi going to roll out, throws it off his back foot, wide open man near the sideline. That's going to be hauled in by Darius Glover. First big play for Maumelle all day.
Yeah, that's the first time that they've really gotten loose in the backfield and ended up getting finished off by Carter Wicker, just pushing him out of bounds. But good little play design there. He finally saw Warrior on the move, rolled him out, and found a good receiver.
1st and 10 after the big pass from Levi Warrior. Maumelle is a couple yards from passing midfield for the first time tonight. It'll be Wiggins in the backfield. Kind of a bunch formation. Hand it off to Wiggins. He's going to get brought down right at the 50.
Tyler Galloway leading that from his inside linebacker spot. He got some playing time last year and coming back again this year. He looks bigger, stronger, faster. Good to see him out there. Good reaction time from him, just seeing the hole, hitting it. That's what you really got to see out of your inside linebackers is hitting that hole, trying to hit him in the backfield.
6.5 minutes left to go. Your Bruins lead it 34-0. 2nd and 8 from midfield. Hand it off to Wiggins once again. Nowhere to go, but he finds somewhere to go.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He gets lifted up,
yeah.
and he's getting carried.
A den of Bruins picking him up there. Oh, did they send him ball out? I think they're just going to put him down. I don't know if they're going to give the turnover there.
Wrap up for the ball, and they're just going to say he's down by contact.
Andrew Manning was at the bottom of the pile, but there was ton of Bruins there.
Jaden Smedley, that's going to come in.
Yeah. Oh, yep. For a minute. Now we're going to rotate personnel a little bit. Connor Cole jumps in. Seth Stewart jumps back to linebacker.
Evan Wallace comes in at tailback. They're in the pistol. Hand the ball off. Trying to go somewhere. Lowers the shoulder. Ball's out. And Maumelle recovers it.
Heads up play there by number 5, but Colin Neal coming in, making the hit and getting up and trying to find that ball. Almost had it, but great recovery from the Hornets.
Jackson Walker is the one that fumbled the football and eventually recovered it. Timeout called on the field. But man, we went from we didn't know it was a fumble to a fumble.
A clear fumble on that one, but they did recover it. Man, I love the energy that this defense is playing with. I mean, you've got the defensive line really active, getting off blocks, shedding them, and getting up the field and causing some havoc. And then your back end guys, your linebackers are not huge household names per se, or not like college offer type of guys, but they are getting after it. That shows you what hustle and determination can mean on defense a lot of times. It's just getting after the ball, punching at the ball, and being scrappy.
Of course, Caleb Sullivan down there talking to quarterback coach Daryl Patton and Jamal Jones. Great to see they're in high spirits down there on the sideline.
Yeah, you can tell. I was actually looking down there earlier at Coach Wright and Coach Kelly talking to each other. You know, they came over from Silmet Hills together. You can really tell that they have a chemistry together, those two. And I think that also translates to the receivers and how they run those routes. They are running routes much more precise and in a spot that you know Coach Kelly wants his quarterback to be looking at. So it's good synergy to have.
Of course, great coaching staff here for the Bruins. It's 4th down for Maumelle. Looks like they're going to go for it. Levi drops back, throws it. It's going to be incomplete. No flags. Great defense there by Carter Wicker.
Yep, he was right on him. Was going to make the play if the ball was even close. But, again, you got to credit those guys up front. I know Jonathan Montgomery came through and was making a play, and it was about to get on the quarterback if he didn't release that ball.
So, once again, the Bruin offense looks to come out after the turnover on downs. Led by sophomore Caleb Sullivan, which we've been talking about all night long. Got 4 touchdowns to his credit, 3 of those to Chase Hancock, and 1 by way of his legs.
I mean, he could have just kept it going with Chase. You know, do we have to spread it out? Chase is like, I could have had 4 or 5 tonight. No, I'm just kidding. All the receivers are deadly.
Run the speed option. Slade Kentner with the run. He brought down past midfield. Not enough for the first down, though. It'll be 2nd and short coming up for the Bruins.
I like that little change of pace right there. I don't know how much we'll see the speed option throughout the year, but I kind of like it as a little mix-up. And, you know, probably not going to count on Caleb to just run all over the shop, but I like that little mix-up.
2nd and short coming up for the Bruins. Sullivan fakes the handoff, looks, pressure coming, tries to evade, and they're going to say he gets touched. And they'll mark him down in the backfield, which I'm not sure if he did get touched or if he just kind of saw the hand, but nonetheless, great play by the Maumelle defense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he did probably get touched. I'm so confused about what the rule is, though, because, like, we full-on sacked the guy many a times tonight.
I was kind of glancing at the comment section a little bit, and they said that the quarterback's not live, so Sullivan drops back, pressure coming, throws a deep ball, has a man incomplete, just couldn't get it in time. It's intended for number 80, incomplete.
I don't know if I have a number 80 on the roster. Must have had a change there. Well, sorry, number 80. You know what you did. Good route. Just overthrew him, though.
So 4th down. Bruins look like they're going to go for it. Chase Hancock back out onto the field, and they get Maumelle to jump again.
I love it. People that know me know that I'm not always a fan of the clap snap count because I just feel like sometimes when the stadium gets loud, you know, you may not be able to hear it. But if you can get it to work this effectively and get them to jump off sides, I'm all for it.
I mean, if people know you, of course people know you are the Blake Amsler.
Right, yeah. You added a little extra emphasis on that.
This will be 4th and 5 from the 49-yard line. Getting there, the running back. Sullivan drops back, looks, throws it deep up the sideline, overthrows him, incomplete. Intended for Hudson James, just couldn't find the mark. Be a turnover on downs for the Bruins. I believe this is the first drive of tonight that they did not score on.
I think you're right. I think we've had five straight touchdowns, and that's our first 4 and out. Kind of threw that jump ball up towards Hudson's way, and he made a decent play at the ball, but just couldn't bring it in. Hudson's a big body out there at receiver, so he'll be a nice addition to that huge receiving core that we have.
It's about 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. 34-0 is our score. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to Benefit Week here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network. Boyer hands the ball off, tries to get somewhere, breaks 2, fighting for extras. Get brought down in the backfield, second down coming up for Maumelle.
Couple things to take away from there. You know, first play, missed tackle, obviously, the first one in the backfield, but 8-9 guys following that up there to finish the play for a loss. So great job initially by the first person. I think it was number 34. Yeah, that was Charlie Greer, first one out there to contain it and bring that ball back inside, and then everyone else on the defense going down there to finish it.
So second down, 12, 3:19 left to go in the first half. Warrior rolls, surveys.
Pressure's on.
Throws it, dumps it off, caught.
Woo.
Brought down by the way of a hit to the leg. That's Andrew Manning. Evan Wallace was the one that hauled in the reception.
Man, I tell you, Andrew just looks like a different beast from the start of last year to the start of this year. I mean, he's just gone through the ringer of 7A last year and looks like a new man.
The third and long.
I think they had an ineligible man downfield, I think was that call.
Of course, I didn't see the PI roofing penalty flag on the field.
And they were gonna accept that.
So back Maumelle on up. It's been fun. Thank you so much for tuning in to Benefit Week here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network. Tristan Harlen here with Blake Amsler. It's 34-0. 2:44 left to go in the first half. Hands the ball off as Maumelle. Fighting for extra yards. Rumble, bumble, stumbles. Gains some back, but will be brought down well short of the first down marker. That's Evan Wallace, the sophomore, with the carry.
And those type of plays right there are what this defense is going to want to clean up in the next week and a half before the Melissa game, is just not trying to tackle up high and allowing this to turn from a 3-yard play into a 10-yard play. That's what these 7A teams are going to do, and we're going to have to clean that up.
So third and 5, 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Back in the pistol is Maumelle. Handed off once again. Lowers the shoulder, busts through 2 Bruins. That's Evan Wallace on the carry.
Yeah, it looked like Hurtado and Wicker both combining on that tackle in the secondary. Again, you'd rather not have your safeties making all the running plays, tackles.
So first down after the run by Wallace. Handed off Wallace, run the left side, still running, lowers his shoulder, brought down. It's Owen Smith, the first one on the tackle. Excuse me, I believe that was McCall Keys on the tackle. Those 50s kind of look similar as the further they go.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or I just need new glasses.
Uh-oh, late sub coming in here.
Austin Childers trying to get out there and get on the line.
PA uses a timeout there. Probably smart. Get your defense a little breath. with under a minute left in the half.
55 seconds left so far in this first half, where the varsity team has looked very impressive so far tonight. Of course, the second half begins. We'll see some fresher faces, some newer faces that we'll be talking about here on PA Live. Of course, don't forget next week starts week 0 of the regular season, one of those weeks.
Yeah, week 0.
For the Pulaski Academy Bruins as they travel down to Melissa, Texas. Take on Melissa. It's going to be a fun, exciting one. They come home. A lot more home games this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
A lot more home games this year.
I think we got that one to Texas.
And
I think
some school from Louisiana.
Yeah, but that's here, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it's here.
Yeah, I think really the only road trips we got to go Fort Smith at the end of the year. Got to go to I think at Little Rock Christian maybe. I mean, some easy trips really.
The Cabot trip's an easy one for me.
Right.
It's like 5 minutes.
Got to walk out your back door.
Warrior fakes the handoff, floats it up there to double coverage.
Nice.
Gets batted down, incomplete. That was Raheem Jackson locking in the seatbelt. Batting that one away.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
that a seatbelt?
lockdown. Lockdown.
I've always thought that was a sword they were putting in their sheath or something.
Oh, it's lockdown.
That's what all the NFL people are doing?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's how old I am.
He's saying he's locking them down.
Okay, all right.
Like a seatbelt locks you in or locks you down.
Yeah. Okay. You just, changed my whole world right there. I literally have thought all these NFL and college players are doing a sword in their sheath.
Why would they be doing
That was why I was so confused for the last 5 years.
Warrior throws it off his back foot. That's caught near the sideline.
Oh.
And he flips out of nowhere. They're going to say he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice.
I'm over here laughing at Blake, and I didn't even realize the play was going on.
Stay focused. There's a replay. Let's see if we get it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was out?
Great shot.
Oh, yeah. Coach Kelly right there. Helping the ref out a little bit.
That was a great
Is
placement.
that Wade down there? Yeah,
yeah,
great
that's
shot, Wade.
Wade's A+ cameraman for the night. So 4th down for the Bruins. Or 4th down for the Hornets.
Yes, sir. Trips down here. I wonder if they try to roll him out this way.
38 seconds remain. Warrior looks, throws it to Wiggins in the backfield. Has enough for the first and more.
Yeah, he slipped through a couple tackles. Colin Neal ended up being the one to get him on the ground, but picked up the first down, and Maumelle's going to call a timeout to save the clock.
Seth Stewart that lost his lid, so he'll have to come off for a play. Great run there by Winchell Wiggins after the reception. Maumelle is going to look to score before the end of the first half, where their varsity will take off their pads and get ready for their first game of the regular season.
Would love a little stop right here right before half to keep it at the old goose egg.
Of course, reminder, this is benefit week here on on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural Sports Network. So the varsity starters will end their night in 22 seconds. And we'll see some of the guys that play a little bit more in some of the junior varsity games here for the remainder of the game. First down on the 20. 22 seconds remaining.
Oh, he's moving.
Warrior looks, throws it, incomplete. Bounces off the hands of Isaac Warrior.
Looking for his brother. A little high ball there. Went through his hands.
The brother connection is 0 for 2 tonight.
I know he dropped it, but I do appreciate Isaac with the no gloves. Love a receiver with no gloves. Just trust in his hands. .19 seconds on the clock.
Maumelle trying to punch it into the end zone. Warrior, short drop, throws it behind, incomplete. Ball was intended for Glover.
Yeah, that was way behind the receiver there. Didn't really have a chance at all.
Raheem's eyes lit up over there.
I know.
I know he thought he had another one.
He was trying to sneak in behind there and pick it off. I tell you what, looking at this monitor we've got, I mean, the quality of these camera, I mean, it's almost better than my eyes. Like, it's so bright. I mean, it's great quality.
He's trying to get a bump in his pay over here, Will.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what I can do.
So 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Warrior looks, throws it. Oh, and he caught it after the tip.
Wow.
Great heads-up play by Jacob Torian to haul it in. And they'll have 11 seconds to get in the end zone because it's short of the 1st down mark.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, short, 4th and 1. Great concentration, like you said, from the tight end and sticking a foot down. I wonder if was Wade down there to get us a shot?
Wade's everywhere.
Oh, yeah, everywhere all the time. Look at your guy using his camera lens down there. I mean, he's
a sniper.
He's 100 yards away
Bro,
getting the cameras.
Wait till you see the pictures. I
know,
promise
it's
you
going
they're
to be
going to be
sick.
good. Quarterback throws it. Warrior just nowhere to go.
No, sir. Stopped.
The refs have got to get in between Wiggins there. Kind of threw one of the Bruins after the play was already over and had some words. 4th down does not work. Turnover on downs. And be Bruin football with 8 seconds left in the 1st half. Great analysis, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I'm Coach Kelly, I know what I'm doing.
You know, I'm glad you said that because I was wondering where he was. And I turn around and just see this big white camera corner my eye.
He's a quarter mile away from the play, still getting pictures. That big old lens of his. Looks like Caleb will just take a quick knee. Man, what a first half. Golly.
34-0 is our score as we head into the locker room with the teams. The Bruins with a commanding advantage. We had the halftime. Our score, Bruins 34, Maumelle 0. We'll be right back after this. welcome back here. Halftime for the benefit game of the 2026 season. The Pulaski Academy Bruins lead the Maumelle Hornets 34-0. Tristan Harlen here with Blake Amsler. And Blake, thoughts on the first half?
Well, I think you said it best earlier in the half. Kind of speechless. Like, feels good to have a 34-0 half. I mean, we just hadn't had one of those in a while. Offense is moving. Defense is doing its thing. Special teams, I guess you haven't screwed up anything really. So, overall, man, it's been it's been a blast, I guess is the word to say. I think my biggest takeaway is just the command and control that I see from Coach Kelly on the sideline. Like, got his guys focused. They seem to know what they need to do. They know what to execute. You know, receivers are running the right spots. Quarterback's looking in the right spot to where he needs to get the ball to. Like, a lot of that stuff is really encouraging for me.
So there will be a running clock in the second half of this benefit game. Varsity starters are no longer, I guess, going to be technically playing. You may see a couple familiar faces here and there just from the lack of depth from both of these schools. But, you know, we talked about it in the first half, but that Sullivan to Hancock connection, man, that's going to be dangerous all season long.
Oh, yeah. These 3 touchdowns are just the start.
Kickoff was not live, so the Bruins offense will take the field.
And if that's any sight to see of what our kickoff return will look like with Kentner and Chase Hancock back there, I expect some fireworks at some point.
I'll tell you about the new starting quarterback here momentarily. But there you see Coach Kelly barking commands to his offense, telling them what he expects from them this upcoming drive. It looks like Patrick Landreau will be the starting quarterback for the second half of this one. Sophomore quarterback. 2 sophomore quarterbacks this season for the Bruins.
Yep.
Hand the ball off. Room to run right side. Might have gotten a little fish hook on the face mask, but he brought down.
Trying to see if that was that. Yeah, that was Slade Kentner back there, still in the backfield again. You know, some starters are still going to have to be out there just to fill spots and whatnot. So,
second down here for the Bruins. Landreau, high snap, looks, throws it. Receiver screen. That's going to be caught near the sideline. Room to run, breaks it away.
Oh, yeah.
Burst of speed. Got enough of the first down before he's brought down by the hip.
Looks like number 19, Hudson James, who we saw a little bit of earlier. Didn't have any catches in the first half, I don't think, but a couple of attempts his way. And great job there. Good block on the outside from the receiver and a good burst of speed from Hudson himself.
First down for the Bruins after the big pickup from James. Rowe fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself. He'll be tapped down.
Yeah. Whoa, and they finished that play, didn't they?
Nothing wrong with a good little hit just to kind of warm the body up.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't too egregious.
He's second down after the run from Landreau. Referee fixing Slade's jersey. They got Maumelle to jump again.
That's one constant throughout the first team and the second team now. Getting them to jump with the clap. Try to shout out some of these new receivers we got in here. Number 84, Emerson Phelan in. Number 80 was the guy that we do not have his number. I do apologize, Mr. 80. Number 18, Trey Tyner. And Hudson James on the far side.
So second down to the penalty. Landreau looks, dumps it off to the tailback. Makes one man miss, still on his feet. Burst his speed, be brought down to the 40. It's Slade Kentner with another first down for the Bruins.
Great shiftiness there from Kentner from the backfield. That's what I thought we were going to see a lot of. I mean, I think we probably got away from it a little bit early on just because of the scoring got a little high. But when Bryce was back there and even Kentner, I thought we were going to see a lot more swing passes.
Hand it off. Kentner trying to make one man miss, but it'll be met by another Hornet. Right down, that's number 30, Torrin Patterson.
Yeah, nice job pursuing there from the Hornet defense for a -1.
So second and 11 for the Bruins. High snap, Landreau hands it off once again. Kittner bursts his speed back up the middle, makes a great cut move in the backfield. Have enough for another Bruins first down. Slade Kittner, have yourself a benefit game.
Yeah, here's a little replay of it. Good. Tried to go outside, cuts it back inside. Great job on continuing to block on the inside from the center and guard. I see number 54 down there, Ike Simmerl in the middle of it, pushing some guys out of the way.
And Rowe drops back, surveys, throws it deep, wide open, man caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, great job there. Great play design. Great job by the O-line up front, giving him plenty of time. Landreau, plenty of time. I want to see the replay of these routes. Oh, a little late on it, but.
Hudson James with the touchdown reception. So the Crane team automotive touchdown.
Offense continues to roll. Even with the second group, that's positive.
Rowe goes for two, throws it. Caught. 2-point conversion is good.
Yeah, unconventional, but.
Emerson Phelan with the reception gets two.
Got just enough of that possession before he knocked it out. It counts. Brings our score up to 42-0. Coach Kelly striding back to his kickoff team.
Got to expect practice after this game is going to be a fun one.
Yeah. Should be a good week leading up, a week and a half kind of leading up to the Melissa game. But plenty of stuff I'm sure to work on. I'm sure they'll hit the film and find little things here and there. From what I've heard, Coach Kelly is a very detailed type of guy. So, some of the misses that were just off, some of the throws just off, some of the missed blocks, I'm sure they're going to get back around to correcting some of that stuff. And I'm sure they're thinking, hey, Melissa, Texas is probably going to be bigger, stronger, faster than what Maumelle is right now. So there is work to be done still, I'm sure.
So again, the kickoffs are not live. PA looks to pin Maumelle deep in their own territory.
Squibber.
That would have been great if the kickoff was live, but now Maumelle will have decent field possession to start their next drive. We'll see who the new quarterback going to be for the Hornets here momentarily. Here comes the Maumelle offense. Looks like their starting quarterback is going to be Evan Wallace, who we've talked about. Gonna hand the ball off, nowhere to go. Carried by number 22, Zarion Dotson.
Good penetration there from the defense. McCall Keys kind of finishing that play. Couldn't see who was on the inside. Maybe Tyler Galloway making the initial stop.
You see head coach Nick Finley, couldn't get the name out. D-line coach.
I think you said head coach.
Oh.
Not head coach, but
D-line
defensive
coach.
line coach. Indeed.
D-line coach Nick
Former
Finley.
head coach.
That he is.
We talked about the coaching staff a little bit, and we've got, what did we determine? 3 former head coaches?
3 former head coaches. The all-time receiving yards leader for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Jamal Jones, a former running back at Arkansas State.
Yeah.
Alan Muamua, dog.
And Coach Taylor's been here for 15 years and had won, 6 state championships. So
Coach Taylor, dog.
Indeed, yes. And one of my best friends. Yes. But, yeah, just having a coaching staff like that with three former head coaches shows a lot of stability. And a guy like Coach Taylor that's been around the program for 15-plus years. Yeah, a lot of good guys down there on that sideline for sure.
So 5 minutes remain here in the third quarter of action. We're going to back Maumelle on up. And they'll be near the wall this drive. Start this drive. Second and 22. Surveys, looks, throws it way off the mark, incomplete. Intended for Cash Wickel.
Yeah, didn't really have much of a chance on that one. Way over his head. Brings up a long third down.
What a way to start your Pulaski Academy career in the benefit game than getting to have a commanding 42-0 lead.
Heck yeah. No other way to start. So third and long here, probably going to be a passing down, I'd imagine. This, like we said earlier, this front four, front seven is looking to get after this passer.
Wallace hands the ball off. Burst of speed, gets taken out. Ozarion Dotson on the carry.
Carter Wicker coming down on the tackle from safety. Not the most textbook tackle, kind of lowered his head a little bit. Probably want to work on that. Come the film room, use your arms to go tackle the ankles and all that good stuff. Again, clock continuing to run.
So 4th and long upcoming for Maumelle. Looks like they'll send Levi Warrior back out there for the punting duties. That one's going to be a high punt. Get down right at the shield of the PA logo. And it'll bounce near the 45-yard line. So we'll see Patrick Landreau and his offense come back out here. There you see Coach Jamal Jones, the DB coach, former tailback at Arkansas State University. And, you know, we just can't say enough about this revamped coaching staff for the Pulaski Academy Bruins.
For sure. There's a lot of former talent, a lot of really good coaching talent as well. I can tell. I mean, I think you've already kind of heard me piecing it into the broadcast today, but there are things that this team is doing that I'm like, that is specifically been coached by that coaching staff to get these kids to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they continue to develop. I mean, they really only got Coach Kelly got hired in January, February-ish, something like that. So he's really had 6-7 months with these kids. Let's just leave it at 6 months with these kids. And you know, over the next 2 and 3 months, I'm sure these kids in this team are going to continue to develop.
Big reception there for the Bruins. 2nd and 1. 2:27 left to go in the third quarter. Landreau running into the shovel. We'll just dump it off. Makes one man miss. It's Kentner with the carry. We'll have enough of the first down and then some. First new set of downs here for the Bruins.
Yeah, another example of that speed option. Again, quarterback's not trying to do too much with it. He's, as you can see here, just kind of run at the deep end, flip it out there, and let your running back do the real work. I don't mind those. Now, when the quarterback gets caught in between and then may take a hit, that might be a different story. But so far, the 2 or 3 times they've ran it tonight, it's looked good.
Rowe fakes the handoff, throws it. Just couldn't find the mark. Incomplete, intended for number 80.
I'm going to have to ask Coach Kelly. I think that might be his favorite play, is the play action to the running back, quick slant right behind the linebackers. He loves this play right here. And it's good, drawn up nicely, but just ended up dropping it. 2nd and 10. Oh, that's offside number 17 tonight, or I lost count.
Definitely a big number of offsides penalties here for Maumelle. Definitely can tell it's the benefit game for them.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of things to work out for both these schools. Week 0 coming your way next week. Don't know where Maumelle's going to go or who they're going to play, but I can tell you the PA Bruins are going to play Melissa in Melissa, Texas.
I think Steve was talking about Ozark. I think it was the first game.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I think that is right. Which Ozark's a kind of an up-and-coming program. They've had some good years lately.
looks, dumps it off to Kentner. Kentner room to run up the sideline. Burst of speed, still going. He forced out of bounds near the student section. First down for the Bruins.
Nice job. Slade getting a lot of work here running back in the second half. Great catch and great burst of speed there.
Gonna think Coach Kelly's going to have a decision to make on who he's going to want to start as his starting tailback.
I know. I mean, it's like
if it was up to you, who would you start at tailback?
Oh man, we're saying Rashawn is continuing to be hurt.
Yeah, we're saying until Rashawn's back and can compete for the starting job. Who are you naming as running back one for the start of the year?
I think I'm gonna stick with Bryce just because I do like the physicality that he brought. I like Kentner's mix and mash and catching ability, but I think that is something that Bryce could probably do too. We just didn't really get to see it tonight, so I think I probably leave Bryce in the backfield because you got so many other wide receivers to pick from too. Like. Obviously, it'd be great to have.
Slade's a receiver.
Right. They're all listed as receivers on the roster. So, yeah, it's fun, man. That is such a fun thing when you're a coach and you have a bunch of receiver, like just weapons that you trust to do stuff. It is just so fun drawing plays up for that.
Of course, third quarter is concluded. Our score at the end of 42-0. Pulaski Academy leads it. Here, Tristan Harlen here with Blake Amsler talking about the running back position and who you would start possibly at that tailback spot until Rashawn Mitchell can become healthy once again.
Yeah, it will be nice to get him back as well. Just another weapon on top of all that. And then you start looking around and you're like, well, there's only 5 receiver spots 5 skill spots that can be out there. And we got like 10 dudes that we want to get out there. And everybody wants the ball. So that is one thing that the head coach does have to manage as well, is setting everybody's expectations right and all that stuff. And nobody can get the big head and need the ball more than they should and all that stuff. But I think Coach Kelly's been doing that for many years, and I'm sure he'll have a handle on all that.
Well, again, it just shows the turning of the tide from last season and how it concluded to the off season that was, for lack of better words, sometimes dramatic. And now here we are at the benefit game where, Coach Mark Kelly's here, Daryl Patton's here, all these other great coaches and great athletes. But fourth quarter starting, Rowe looks, throws it, incomplete, tried to find Emerson Phelan, could not haul it in. Second down coming up for the Bruins. And hey, don't forget, you can catch all the Bruins football season right here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network. And
we're going to be expanding outside of football. I mean, you guys already are doing some basketball last year, but it's going to keep expanding as we come up. But more to come with that. I'll leave a teaser on that one for now.
And Rowe looks, throws it near the end zone.
Oh.
Incomplete.
I think that was Bailey Lowe down there, but gosh, the defender was all over him.
Of course, I was trying to get up, but my knees wouldn't let me. They were locked.
And you were talking about graduating in 2020.
Oh, it's all over it.
Yeah. Great coverage, I guess. You got to give him to it.
Third down coming up for the Bruins.
Empty set. I think this is our first empty set we've seen from the Bruins tonight.
And Rowe calls the snap, looks, throws it.
Oh, he's all over him, ref. Golly.
Incomplete. Third down Bruins.
What was that? That was Hudson James again. They were looking at it, and man, defender had his hand all wrapped around his waist. I thought we were going to get some flags. It's a replay of it. Yeah, you can see his left hand around his waist, but I guess maybe it was hidden from the ref.
Another Maumelle Hornet jumps off sides.
You know when it's 4th and 10 and Coach Kelly wants it to be a little bit shorter of a 4th down, you know where he's going. He's going to that freeze play, getting his free 5. I mean, Coach, you know you can just do it again. You get your first down, don't you? You know you can go right back to the well.
Fourth and 5. Landrow looks.
Ooh, took a shot.
Throws it. Got it. Oh, another receiver takes a shot.
They get the first. I think he might have.
Yeah,
they're moving the
first
sticks.
down for the Bruins.
And credit to to Landreau in the backfield. Watch this right here. Gets smacked while he's throwing it. Great catch there.
First and goal inside the Crown Trophy red zone for the Bruins. And roll cautious snap, looks, throws it, caught, room to run up the sideline, touchdown Bruins. That's Emerson Phelan with the touchdown reception. Gives the Pulaski Academy Bruins a lead of 48-0.
Man, the offense just looks so good right now. I love it. Landreau coming in and keeping it rolling. Get a little replay of it. Quick decision, quick pass, perfectly on the outside. Catch and run. Man, I love that sight.
And Jaden Willingham almost got his hand in there to bat that ball down, but put a little zip on it, he did.
Perfect pass beats perfect coverage every time.
Looks like the Bruins will elect to go for two here. And Rowe looks, throws it over the middle, caught. 2-point conversion is good.
Man.
Hudson James with the two-point conversion. 50-0.
50 burger.
50 bug hair.
Man, what I love, and that was another example of, I don't know if we can get a replay of the overhead cam, but the way that these receivers are running man coverage beater routes, like rubbing off of each other and getting open for this quarterbacks is impressive. It's a thing that's been successful in this program for a really long time, and I feel like we kind of got away from it the last couple of years, and now, I mean, it's just so tough to play man defense against that. When your receivers are really dialed in and running routes with each other, it makes it really tough to run man.
8:59 left to go here in the final quarter of play. Bruins lead it 50-0. Tristan Harlen here, Blake Amsler, excited to be here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network, for the entirety of the Bruins' 2026 football campaign.
Nice shot there on the sideline of some of those young offensive linemen. Got to give those guys a shout out. Evans Bale, sophomore O-line, starter. 54 was Ike Simmerl down there, another sophomore. So shout out to those guys. I know we didn't get necessarily time to shout out all the O-linemen like I normally do, but in time.
Jeez, I wonder why Blake Amsler shouts out the O-line so much. Oh, it just so happens he was a former O-line coach. So the clock will continue to run the entirety of this final quarter of action.
Talk to me about this year's conference play. Let's go 7A Central. Do you see any shakeups? Do you see anybody moving up, moving down? What are you thinking?
I mean, of course, you can almost interchange Bryant Conway at the one spot.
Yeah.
And then the other one's going to have that two spot. But I don't know, man. A lot of people are running high on North Little Rock.
I've heard a lot of talk about North Little Rock, and they have, I mean, gosh, they had such a great come up from where they were 2-3 years ago to now. Is a massive improvement from when Coach Bolden came back there for his second stint. And I would not be surprised to see them back in that mix for maybe not ready to push Bryant and Conway just yet, but right in that kind of second tier. I would put them and PA and Cabot kind of in that realm.
Big burst of speed up the middle, nowhere to go but the end zone. A 2015 10-5 touchdown Hornets. What a big run by Mir Armour for Maumelle's first touchdown of the night. He cuts the lead from 50-0 to 50-6. My brain just
You didn't want to do that math.
My brain shut off there.
Live stream math. All right, you know what? I'm going to move Cabot down the rankings just a little bit for that. Just because.
I looked at it, and I had it in my head, and I just went, I'm sure you've heard the old computer boot up sound when, like, the modem's out or whatever. That's what my brain just did.
I heard your processor processing right there, and you just ran out of RAM.
It's hot.
I looked over there, and I just saw the numbers flying through your head.
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Oh, so after the touchdown, our score 50-7.
And that cuts the lead to 43 if you want to do that PA math.
Oh, that's the difference of a private school and public school education right there, baby. Whoa. Oh. But anyways, back to our conversation.
Oh, good to know we haven't gone off the rails already on our first broadcast. That's nice.
We didn't even need Kyle to do that.
No.
Oh. But no, talking about the 7A Central, if Pulaski Academy keeps up the way they've been shown in this benefit game, I'm very confident that they could easily get a 4 seed.
I think that's pretty realistic.
I mean,
yeah.
Of course, you're looking at North Little Rock. I'm not going to sit there and say they're going to be a 3 seed, but that's another interchangeable one. Now, I'm excited to see what Cabot can do because there's a new head coach down there, too.
New blood down there.
And there's a lot of new head coaches across the state of Arkansas. But, the fact of the matter is that Bryant Conway is going to be the 1 and 2, and Little Rock Southwest is going to be last. So, Little Rock Southwest not even in the conference no more. I think they dropped down to 6A this year. There is their first year in 6A.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I think it's Fort Smith, South Side or North Side. I think it's South Side maybe is in there. So, yeah, this what I had pulled up was actually wrong. But, I think I'm with you there. I think PA's probably going to be battling for that 3 and 4 seed, 3 to 5 seed, somewhere in there. And I think really it's going to come down to kind of mentality and determination throughout that conference season because there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to, you're going to come into, the big boy games like that, Bryant and Conway and some of those, but then it's like, how do you rebound from that? Can you fight back and go up against a Cabot and have a good game after that? It'll be really fun to watch. I'm excited.
Well, and again, PA, after the Melissa trip, they come back home to play Greenwood. That's going to be a test in itself.
Yeah, we're talking all conference, and we're like, oh yeah, we do have these 3 non-conference games first.
And then, of course, they have the bye week, and then they play Airline. So I mean, how that non-conference is going to set you up for the conference schedule. And we saw that last year. I mean, you go to Highland Park, a couple of your stars get banged up, and then you come to play North Little Rock. You get that big win against North Little Rock. I believe that was a Thursday night game, too, if I remember correctly.
That sounds right.
And then, it just – as long as, and not – I'm going to try to tiptoe around saying how I'm going to say this, but as long as the wheels don't fall off against Cabot like they did last year, the Bruins are going to have a great season. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that too.
And I don't say that to be negative, but I say that just because, you go back and you watch that Cabot game last year, and it was neck and neck up until, the final 2 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back and forth, for sure.
Where a turnover happens, and then Cabot ends up walking away with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, on your home turf here. Yeah, that was kind of a backbreaker after the first few games as well, to lose that one.
So, and there's a long way from now to then. So.
Right. I'm sure if you ask the coaches and players, they're thinking about one game at a time. Right. Let's focus on Melissa and all that. And there's a lot of truth in there.
Get down at the 30.
Because it is such a momentum-based thing. That's what is so great about football. It's like we get one opportunity each week to show what you got, and then it's completely forget about that. Now one week after that, and you can really build some momentum. Good or bad. Right. Even if you do end up dropping one of these non-conference games, you got to be able to come back and mentally learn something from it and apply that to the next week.
Well, and not only that, but, your toughest game, arguably, in your conference is against Bryant on the road. And, that was going to be no matter what. And last year, PA played Bryant very well in the first couple quarters.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, it ended how it ended. But, and, not to just turn this into a podcast for the final 5.5 minutes or whatever, but, this team has a lot of plus from what we've seen tonight and what we've seen in practice. So I'm excited to see where they go from here.
Yes. Yeah, I do think towards the end of last year, after the season that we had, that 3-8 season, that last few games, you could just feel the energy had left the team. It's just, good or bad, it is what it is. There wasn't much energy in the team at the end of the year, and going into that playoff game, they just really weren't even mentally ready to perform. And I think what I've already felt coming to a couple practices, seeing this out here, seeing the energy in pregame, Coach Kelly has interjected a new energy, good something here that is exciting.
Well, and again, just kind of re-mention it one last time, but there's been so much change across the state of Arkansas as far as coaching, like new coaches, different coaches. Like, it's a different, I guess, era of not only Pulaski Academy football, but just football in general.
Yeah.
Outside of Conway Bryant, because the dynasties there are the dynasties there.
Yeah. It is a new era of high school football for sure.
Again, don't forget you can catch all the Bruin action right here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network. It was hauled in by Emerson Phelan.
And as we've been yapping on our podcast, I mean, I really have been impressed by Patrick as well, coming in as the backup quarterback and really producing. I mean, moving the ball. They've scored a touchdown already with this group.
4th and 2. They're going to hand it off to Kentner. Kentner right inside. Does he get there?
Stretches it forward. I like it. That ref's right on the line.
And he's going to say first down for the Bruins. Move the chains and keep the clock rolling. So the Bruins have had a great showing here tonight. I hope everybody that's still tuned in has had an entertaining night with us here on PA Live. Fakes the handoff, dumps it off, caught by number 80. Room to run. He'll get wrestled down by Trey Davis. 2nd and short coming up.
Yeah, number 80, again, one of those guys, we don't have their number. We're going to have to work on that with the coaches. Oh, we got Kipton Young being announced. So maybe 82 on our roster is actually number 80 today.
It pays to listen, I guess.
Someone had the right number, just not us.
2nd and 6, 3 minutes remain. Rowe looks, drops back, tipped at the line, out of bounds, incomplete.
I was just looking down on the sideline, seeing Chase Hancock walking down. Feels like such a long time ago when he was scoring his 3 touchdowns, does it not? It feels like ages ago. They've been the starters have just kind of been out since that, maybe midway through the second quarter, it seemed like.
Third and 6 coming up here for the Bruins. Rowe, empty set. Looks, rolls. He gets tapped down. He'll be sacked.
Yeah, nice pocket there by the backup offensive line. Gave him time. I think Landreau kind of left the pocket a little bit early there.
2 minutes remain here in the final quarter of action between Maumelle and Pulaski Academy, the 2026 benefit game. So we hope you guys have had a fun one. I know it's been fun up here in the booth.
Definitely. It was fun to get back at it. I'm excited for next week. Road trip.
Whoop, whoop. Punts the ball. It's going to be high. You go down at the 40, and it'll roll out of bounds about the 43-ish yard line. Man, when I tell you this, I mean it. I've missed this.
Hey, you've been doing plenty of announcing in the off season now.
Yeah, but there ain't nothing like being here at Rector Field at Joby Hatcher Stadium now.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, and I'm blessed to have those opportunities to call with the Arkansas Diamonds with Kris Boyd and stuff like that. But man, there ain't nothing like a Friday night here.
I agree with you there.
Now, granted, I get it for like a quarter of a century. You've been doing that, but
It's still a special place, man. A quarter century, you had to do me like that, huh?
got that math right.
Golly, 25 years? That's
Is it
that's
wrong,
a stretch.
You think?
Well, no, that's probably about right.
I mean, I'm including from when you were a player.
Well, I went into kindergarten here, so that was like about, 5 years old? So really, it could be more.
Jeez.
In and around, it could be 30 years.
You're old. That's what I got out of that conversation.
That's fair. Well, we're cruising under a minute, so we'll stop the Blake age talk.
So what did you guys talk about the broadcast tonight? Like my age. Shut up and eat your spaghetti. 35 seconds left to go in this one. Maumelle likely just going to sit on it and get a couple plays out of their backup unit. As we hand off around the right side, room to run. 20 seconds remain.
You know, one thing I'm surprised, Tristan, usually these first games of the year is Cramp City, and I don't think I've seen a cramp yet.
That is true. You know, that's a great point of emphasis here.
I will knock on wood for our Texas game.
Yeah, it is hot out here, and I'm sure it's going to be hotter in Texas, but the buzzer sounds, and the game is concluded. Our final score in this one, Pulaski Academy 50, Maumelle 7. Blake, final thoughts on this matchup?
Of this matchup, I mean, yeah, it's a great time for PA. I mean, it's great to see. It's just a great I keep falling back to the word energy. It's just a better energy, a better atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to the next game, road trip. See you guys in Melissa.
Yeah, well, that'll do it for us here in the Boo. I'll remind you one final time, Pulaski Academy gets a commanding win here on benefit night. We'll be back here with the Bruins as they take a trip to Melissa, Texas. Play Melissa High School here on PA Live, courtesy of the National State Sports Network. For our amazing crew here in Little Rock, I'm Tristan Harlen saying so long and goodbye and good night. Have a great rest of your week, great weekend, and we will see you in Melissa.